Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector. It's Monday, and I got one package in the mail today that I'm going to talk about. Some interesting things going on with it, so it'll be kind of fun to discuss when I turn the camera around and start showing the cards, which will be in just a second. But first, happy Monday. Game of Thrones last night was good. They're setting up a lot of stuff. I can't believe there's only 5 more episodes. They got to pack a lot in to finish up what's going to be happening on Game of Thrones, but that was cool. Last night, Ed was on my channel for Beyond Cardboard, so I really appreciate that. We had a great time talking. Hope everybody enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen it yet, go back and take a look. We did that last night, so thank you again, Ed Wesker Griff, for being on Beyond Cardboard. So this package today that I got brings up a couple of things. I've been talking with Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, and we want to do, and when I say we, I mean probably he's going to do it, but like a video series on Hall of Famer autographs. A lot of people want to start collecting Hall of Famer autographs. I get a lot of questions about it. Nobody knows more than Bill does in terms of prices and availability and things like that on Hall of Famer autographs, and I think it's going to be a great series. What his idea is to kind of go through the different Hall of Famers at different price points. And you know, people think, well, buying Hall of Famers is easy. It can be, but at some point it starts getting really pricey, and kind of talking about those tiers and what it looks like. I think it'd just be incredibly fascinating for you guys to learn. I may contribute a little bit to it in terms of ideas or thoughts, but I think it's a great idea because all the autographs I got today are Hall of Famer. All 4 cards I got today are Hall of Famer autographs, and it's going to allow me to kind of discuss some things with that on that point. But I'm looking forward to what Bill decides to do there. So go over to his channel and encourage him to do something like that. I think it'd be great for the community. And so let me show you some cards and kind of talk through this purchase and just the different kind of fun stuff with it. So hang on one second. All right, here we go. Like I said, 4 Hall of Famer autographs today. It'll kind of be clear what I'm doing here in just a second. But let me show you the first one. I'm going to just put it up here and start talking. So this lot of 4, this guy had couple of Diamond Kings autographs that I wanted. That was the original idea, and I saw his auctions and I'm like, okay, there's a couple of cool ones that I'd like to get for my collection. And as I normally do, as every one of us should do, I went to see what else the guy was selling, you know, for combined shipping purposes. So found a couple of other things, one of which was this card right here. This is a 2000 Fleer Greats of the Game autographs, which are it's a great set, lots of great players, cool design. And so I'm reading the description of the cards, and it says that this guy owns a card shop and that he, you know, doesn't have a lot of time and it may be a little while. Well, I won these cards on March 24th. Today is April 15th. I just got them today. So it was over 3 weeks until I received the cards. It was over 2 weeks before I even saw a tracking number on the eBay listing. So I was rather annoyed. I had pinged him a couple of times through eBay to say, hey, what's the deal? When are you going to send these cards out? And nothing, crickets. So I was kind of getting frustrated. And then I looked at his feedback, and sure enough, other people had complained about that. And he put it in his description that it could take a while. I just didn't think 3 weeks. But I did get them, so that's the good news. And you know, so I'm looking at it. He ended up charging $3 shipping total, $2.99 shipping for all 4 cards. So the prices I'm going to give you is what's fascinating to me. So you notice there's a sticker on this card, and all the stickers on the cards are the same color. They're this orange, like they're in his shop, like they were in his card shop, which is somewhere up in Vermont. Can't even remember the name of it. It's not important. But what's great is, and what ties into what Bill's going to try to do, is when you're looking for Hall of Famer autographs, first of all, you got to look for a card that you like. You know, some people are real sticklers about on cards. Some people don't care about sticker autographs, etc. But you just got to get what you want. You know, what do you want for your collection? For me, I like the variety. I like having different things of even the same player, multiples of the same player. I don't care. I collect, you know, I have Hall of Famers where I have 10, 15, 20 different Hall of Famer autographs for each player. Excuse me. And I don't care. I'm happy to have them because I like the different variety that comes with this genre of collecting, which is Hall of Famer autographs. And so you see George Kell here, great card. He has it as a $15 price tag on it. And these were all auctions. They weren't buy it nows. They were auctions. And I ended up, so I took the shipping, I divided it by 4 cards. It's 75 cents a card, essentially. And so with shipping, I paid $6.90 for this. So a Hall of Famer on card in an iconic set for less than $7. Pretty darn great. All day I'll do that. So then I got this one too. So I told you I had 4. Here's the second one. 86 Donruss Goose Gossage Diamond King. So this is a TTM or IP, something like that, you know, either through the mail or in person autograph. I love how Goose signed right over his face. It's always great. But that's a legit Goose Gossage autograph for sure. Showing him on the Padres in 86. And the price is actually on the back on this one. $12 was the price in his shop, apparently, for this card. And I paid $4.60 for this card. $4.60 delivered for a Hall of Famer Diamond King autograph for my collection. That wasn't good enough. I saw this card when I was searching through his auctions. This is a set from Upper Deck called Yankees Classic or Yankee Clippings, Yankees Classic, something like that. It's a fantastic, cool set of all Yankees cards. This Classic Scripts is the name of this subset, which is an autograph set, on-card autograph. You see the price he has listed as it was in his shop, $20. And if you didn't believe that, it's on the back for $20. So it's $20 I think he was selling it for in his shop, which is not bad for any Hall of Famer autograph. I mean, if you can average $20 for the kind of that lower, it's not fair to call them lower ring Hall of Famers. They're Hall of Famers, but the guys that just aren't that expensive try to average around $20. That's not a bad deal. But I paid $6.25 for this. So when I saw these, again, I put in a really low bid thinking, well, if I win them, great. I really wanted the Diamond Kings. If I win them, great. If not, no big deal. And so there you go. I got it for the hammer came down at $5.50 plus another 75 cents, $6.25 delivered for a really cool Goose Gossage autograph. All day I'll do that again. And the biggest card that I wanted was this one. And I'm going to put it up here, but I'll move it in just a second. It's this 1989 Donruss Carlton Fisk Diamond Kings card autograph. Beautiful blue Sharpie on this one. I saw it. I was like, wow, really, really great. He's got $50 on his price tag on it. And luckily, the price tag is on the sleeve, not on the flip, on the case, which is really good. Oops. Having some difficulties there. There we go. But beautiful card, beautiful. You know, the card's not in great shape, but the autograph is great, just like on the 86 for Goose Gossage. So I paid, with shipping, $16.25 for this, and it's slabbed. Now, granted, it's an SGC slab. You can see it right there. But it's certified. This is the newer slab, which is great. And this is only my second SGC slab, but for $15, or $16.25, man, it's hard to, you can't even slab it for that, much less get an autograph on a card that I needed for my kind of Diamond Kings Perez Steel or Dick Perez run that I'm doing. So, man, I was thrilled to death. So, even though it took forever to get the cards, it goes to show that if you're really patient and take your time, if you're building a Hall of Fame autograph collection, man, you don't have to pay crazy buy it now prices. Just wait, bide your time, do your searches, save your searches. So I didn't have to pay $50 for this. I had to pay $16.25. So there you go, guys. That's my mail today, and hopefully a little just kind of here's what's going on. Maybe you hear Norman barking in the background, but thanks everybody for watching. Hope you have a good night and keep collecting.